It's 0 degrees outside. So it's 0 degrees inside too. So I'd like to big thank you to Mother Cunt Nature. That's right. We're supposed to have record-breaking lows here on Long Island the next 3 days. Aces, I love it. I love it. It's great. Yeah, and I have perpetual sickness too on top of it. I don't know what's going on. We're going on a month. Chalk it up on a calendar. We're going on a month where I've just been sick the whole time. Like, what do I need? An incubator at this point? Let's make it a year. What the? I have this thing that's jumping around. It's jumping around in my body. I don't know what to tell you. I had one day I had a sore throat. The next day it was a couple days later, it's a sinus thing. Then I'm like, I got a head cold. I like a head thing going on. I feel dripping. I feel like I got a fish tank in my head. I'd never experienced this in my life. If I bend over, it's like, bow, wow, 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 wow. I got a headache last night. I don't even know how to explain it to you. It was like this pounding headache, like somebody was hitting me in the head with like a bass drum pedal. And then naturally, I'm showering with my son. Yes, I still shower with my son at 6 years old. That's great. I'm just waiting for the superintendent of the school to kick down my door. This is what's going to happen. He's going to go to school. He's like, I shower with my dad. What are you going to do? It's just we've been showering together all the time. When's the cutoff date? When somebody gets a rod in their pants? It's like, okay, but God, listen, we can't shower anymore. I mean, maybe it's him. What are you looking at me for? That's all. Son, you got a rod. You got to leave the shower. All right, that's it. We're done. For the rest of your life, you shower by yourself. Unless you're going to shower with some brood, you know? What are we talking about here? Oh, my son he likes to scream in the shower because of the acoustics. And he lets out these screams. It sounds like, it sounds like somebody's being strangled to death. It's a scream of like, I don't know. He lets out these screams and then my head is ready to shatter in half. Do you understand? It's like, and he's going, da-da, da-da, da-da. And it's like the end of that Pink Floyd song, you know, and it's like, and I'm like, splitting headache. I went to bed, my head was throbbing. I thought blood was just going to start coming out of my ears. I don't know. So yeah, we'll be sick again. We'll be sick again, that's all. I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. I can't tell you what I do know. My son got a chessboard for Christmas. Yeah. And I remember when they gave him the chessboard, I remember looking at it like, oh boy. You know, it's like one of those gifts. Like, I don't know, look, it's the Farmer's Almanac, you know, the new one of today. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. What's the temperature in your asshole? How about that one? Is that in that goddamn piece of shit book? We have the internet now. Enough with the Farmer's Almanac. I remember my father used to pull out the Farmer's Almanac on us. Looks like we're going to have a stormy season. And? How does that affect? We don't have crops in the field, Dad. And wouldn't they make predictions in the almanac of like what the year was going to be like? Sit on your almanac. So he got a chessboard and he's like, to my surprise, he's excited about it. He's like, Dad, I want to learn chess. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. It's like, whatever. So I get home from work on Sunday, and to be honest with you, I come home on Sunday, I know my wife and my son are home, so I just want to drive past the house at like, I don't know, 180 miles an hour. and then find the first bar and let the parachute come out of the back of the car. It's like, let me go home to my screaming. Let me go home, home, home to my screaming wife and kid. By Menon. Hey, listen, guys, what am I going to tell you? So I walk through the door. Yeah, number one, my wife has this problem with me. Like, I'm basically only happy to see the dog. Let's face it. So I go straight to the dog and I start rolling him on his back and scratching his stomach, giving belly rubs. Belly rubby dubby dubby doo. And then his mouth opens. And I kiss him on the neck. I say, Daddy's home. Daddy's home. And then I growl. I try to get him to bite me. I go, he won't bite me. I like bite him. And I know I'm gonna get hepatitis. And like try to be aggressive with him. No. The only thing he'll do is I sometimes I squeeze his pawsy. Because I like the pawsies, and then when he's on his back, I say, "Give me the pawsies, give me the pawsies," and he kind of like brings them over, like reluctantly. He's like, "Hey, come on, guy, what am I?" Oh God! I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to be alive to see that, guys. Yes, that's basically, the guys that carved out Mount Rushmore. Yeah, they're basically on those little planks of wood scaling down the inside of my lungs, and they're chiseling out like shingle-sized sheets of hardened mucus. Are you still here? Listen, guys, get out of here, all right? Go do something productive with your life. Honestly, I mean it. Come on, you dirty whore. I'm not picking it up. I refuse to bend over. I don't bend over till about 11 o'clock in the morning. It's a rule I have. That's what you got to look forward to when you like your back is fucked up, like from 45 years of I don't know, living a dumb lifestyle. So yeah, my back is all jacked up now. So it's like every time I bend over, it could be like, hey, I'm just waiting for that pull or that feeling that'll ruin my next 2 weeks. That's basically every time you bend over, you have that idea in your head, like there could be a pull or a strain, and then I'm fucked for 2 weeks. Are you depressed yet? It's the truth, though. For God's sake, every time I go to bend over, I break out into a cold sweat. I'm like, guys. So I get home from work, and my son is like holding the chessboard. Oh, by the way, I kiss my dog, and then my wife gets mad because I don't kiss her first, like say hi to her first. I'm like, this little doggy is rolling on the floor for me right now. And you're in the corner of the kitchen staring at your phone. It's like, hello? He's got the pawsies up in the air and they're bent over. Or he'll have like one pawsy up, one bent over, and then I go over there and I slap the other one down and it just flops over. Yeah. Okay, I'm like, I'm sorry, cutest thing on planet Earth. I cannot approach you. That's right. Until I kiss Azrael over here. And then my son is on the iPad, completely unaware of my existence. Which, I mean, what are you going to do at this point? What I want to do is I want to have my son on the iPad, and I just want to bring crazier and crazier things into the house until the house is like full of like zombies or something. or like balloons, like from floor to ceiling, and see how long. That's the new YouTube channel. See how long it takes for my son to recognize something other than his iPad. It's a new hit show on Netflix. So he's like, Dad, I want to play chess. I want to play chess. He's got the chessboard out already. So I'm like, all right, what am I going to do? I sit down. I said, maybe I should get a beer. I'm like, I get home early, so it's like 1 PM. I'm like, it might not be the time to drink a 12% alcohol beer. It's like I got to muster it up to play with my son. Do you understand? And it's not that I don't like spending time with my son. It's just that, did you ever teach a 6-year-old how to play chess? I already see the chess pieces flying onto the floor, the dog picking them up, chewing them apart. Now you got to. I have a bishop that looks like a pawn. It's just ridiculous. My wife hit me in the foot with the mop. I was like, I got to get a beer for this, but I resisted. So we set up all the pieces on the board, and I love it. It's a wooden chessboard. Guys, I can't make this up. This bothered me so much. It's a wooden chessboard, seemingly like a higher quality chessboard. Like, it wasn't a piece of junk. And I pull the chessboard out, and it's, individual pieces of hardwood, to mimic the squares of a chessboard, and it's inset in a darker piece of wood. It's nothing that fancy. I know what you're thinking. You're like, wow, what kind of chessboard is this? Was it made by Norm Abrams? No, but it was like decent. And the chessboard was set in crooked. It was crooked. It was like an offcut. It's driving me bananas. Because I tell everybody, I said, look at how crooked they made that. And nobody cares. I show look at this. Can you believe this? They would sell that? And she's like, listen, I got to run. So yeah, I think the socks are done in the dryer. Doesn't that look crooked to you? Why would they sell it like that? No quality control anymore. They're like, just sell it to these idiots. They're so dumb. Look at them all. That's the attitude. What, are you kidding me? I'd love to see workers in China, like, packing up American stuff. They must have a guy in the assembly line where they just take the item and run it across his sweaty ass and then put it in the box. I guarantee you. They write these instructions. I don't know who writes these instructions. Who knows? All right, never mind. Yeah. So we pull out the chessboard here. So now I show them how to move every piece. I said, this is preliminaries. We clear the chessboard. I take every piece and I show them on the board how it can move. Okay, Dada. So we set up, and now we're going to play our first game of chess together. So, okay, this is great. This is a momentous occasion, right? Why? I don't know. Anyhow, so we start, moving pieces around the board, and he starts, like, kamikazing me with his pieces, like running the pieces into me. And then I just take them the next turn. I said, well, Tantan, and he's laughing when he does it. I said, Tantan, that's not the way you play. I said, I'm going to take all your pieces, and then I'm just going to be able to take your king. And he's laughing. He thinks it's so funny. So he's like crashing like great pieces. He takes the what is it? The rook. I always call it the castle. I don't know why. It's the rook, right? Rook. If you would have came and played chess in my town, well, number one, they would have slammed the chessboard over your head, okay, and threw you in a gutter somewhere. And you would have said rook. We would have been like, how? What? The castles? Get out of my life with the rook. I didn't tell my kid it was the rook. I told him the castles. My dream in life is that my son becomes the next Bobby Fischer. And he wins. God damn. And he wins. Sorry, I mean, what do you want from me? And he wins the next Chess Masters Convention Championship. I don't know what it is, where you become like a grandmaster. And when they interview him afterwards, they say, what was it that won you that game? I want him to say, I just moved the castle to the other side. I slid the castle in. They'll be like, huh? And it's like, yeah, that's right. I moved the castle and the horses. How about that one? And the one that looks like a cockhead. The bishop. That's right. And then I got his cunt queen. That's right. Now suck on my king-size dick. How about that one? And you clear the whole auditorium. And then I say, my son, I run into the auditorium. I said, my son, our proudest moment. My proudest moment. I'm so proud of you. And now what do you get for winning the chess's greatest match? You ready for this? $1 million. What? Suck it sideways. You got knuckleheads in the NBA pulling down how much? Billions of dollars, right? And you win probably one of the most difficult games. I mean, what do they say? Like grandmasters, like 14 steps. They can register every single move on the board 14 steps ahead of time. It's like, what? That's like some super neural computer you got upstairs there, Jack. I'm here to tell you. And you get $1 million. It's like, oh, great. I could get, I don't know, sanitary wipes for my dick now. How about that? What is this $1 million? And you know they tax it. So smash that in half. You can probably get $500,000. And it doesn't even pay for the fucking toilet paper in the hotel. I wonder, like, if I was a chess player, let's face it, all chess guys are the same. You don't see like a muscular chess guy, right? We're all skinny dweebs. That's why I could be a chess player. And then if I was a chess player, I would hang out with like, I don't know, like UFC guys, right? Hang out with like, I don't know, Joe Rogan and his crew. Like this guy's a professional fighter. This guy's like, you know, professional podcaster. And this guy is grandmaster, the grandmaster of chess players. It's like blowjob time, ladies. Line up. If I'm a chick, okay, I want to bang a chess grandmaster, like the grandmaster. I want that brain in my twat for my kid. What kind of great celebrity? Two girls go out, right, and I'm hanging out with Floyd Mayweather, right, and we pick up these two broads. I'm like, I'm chess grandmaster. Oh, yeah, that's why I'm wearing the checkered button up. Oh, all right, and the Velcro shoes. Dout, that say Kirkland signature on the side. Toot. Let me hock up like a long rock for you. Dout. Hey, listen. Now, the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, me and Floyd, we go back to the hotel, right? We rail these chicks, right? And the next day, me and Floyd were down at the fucking diner. I don't know. And we're eating bacon, egg, and cheeses. You understand? In Vegas, I don't know why you do that. Anyhow, how did we end up in Vegas? And I say, Floyd, how'd it go last night? He's like, man, I didn't wear a condom. I was like, me too. And we high five. And then he's like, yeah, and I think I don't know how to say this without being disgusting. I think I finished in there. And I'm like, me too. And we high five again. And then 9 months later, the girls are both pregnant. Okay? And they go to the hospital and they spread out their twat and the kid comes out. I mean, isn't that how it works? I mean, I'm trying to keep this kid friendly. And the babies are born and they're such good friends that they've talked, their link is through fucking us. They have the babies and one is, the offspring of Floyd Mayweather and the other is the offspring of a chess grandmaster. What do you think these two kids, I'd love to see these two kids grow up. What? What's that? You already shut off your computer? I don't blame you. Turn off the TV, the computer. Go do something. Do something. Make something. Do something. I don't know, paint. Oh my God! I talked to this retired guy. I said, "Hey, what are you doing with your life these days?" He goes, "Oh, I'm painting." I'm like, "Oh, that's great." I'm like, well, like what? Acrylic or what? He goes, "No, I'm painting for my wife in the house." And I just looked at him like, this is the saddest day in the history of mankind, as far as I'm concerned. All right, well, we're playing chess. Do you understand? So now he's losing pieces left and right, and now I'm being aggressive, moving my pieces around because I'm like, I'll just show him how all these pieces move and whatnot. So I gotta be honest with you. This is the most pathetic thing I'll ever say about myself. I was almost impressed with the way I was wiping my 6-year-old son clean at chess. I'm like, I gotta take that one. And I'm like, see, Ton, you don't want to do that. But I kind of was like, and I put it over here like a real asshole that I am. And then I'm moving like the other pieces around and I'm like dancing. Now I'm dancing on the chessboard. Oh yeah, I'm like, this battle is over. Ding dang do. Guys, next thing you know, my son pulls this move with the queen. And I said, wow, that's funny. He's kamikazing everything else at me and he does this move with the queen. And I was like, whatever that was ridiculous. I just chalked it up to that, right? I kept on moving, grab another piece over here. And then, out of the most miraculous thing I've ever seen in my life, he slides the queen across the board and checkmates me. Then he gets out of his chair and he starts, I can't. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! And I'm sitting there and I can't even register what just happened. I said, this is not happening. This is not happening. And then I hear the cackling eruption of my wife. And I'm looking at this chessboard in slow motion. I'm honest with you when I say that. I said, this can't happen. This didn't just happen. I just got beat by a 6-year-old his first time playing chess. Guys, you don't understand. I was mortified. This is not something you can walk away from. That'll always be on my mind. And my wife saw it happen. Guys, I know you think you're lying. I'm lying to you. My wife can tell you. One of these days we'll have my wife on this show. I don't know. Somebody told me to do that. I said, oh my God, what a disaster that would be. We will literally fight and she'll walk out or I'll walk out. That's exactly what'll happen. I mean, I'll have a list of questions for her. Like, what do you get from, like, what kind of enjoyment do you get out of, like, being such a cunt? All right, I'm not here to call my wife a cunt. Let's face it. But it felt good. So basically, my son rope-a-doped me. That's what he did. It's always almost like Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman. He tricked me. He completely tricked me. He knew exactly what he was doing. He read me. And, well, what am I going to do? And then I played my wife, and my wife beat me. And she didn't beat me, like, she didn't just get by. She kind of kicked my ass. And then I was like, I felt like taking this chessboard and just cracking it against the corner of the fucking dining room table. And then take each piece, and I don't know, take each piece, put it in a pressure cooker and block off the release valve. And just let the pressure cooker blow up with my face right next to it. That's it. Fucking chess, guys. Let me tell you something right now. But it bothers me. It's like she beat me horrendously at chess. Like, that's the one thing. Like, I could always hang my. I'll never hear the end of that one. Number one, and it's like, how do you even get a hard on after that? I don't even think I could bang my wife after she beat me at chess. I don't even think I'd be able to get it up. I gotta be honest with you. I mean, we'd have to be like, I don't know. The one thing that I think I could beat her at was chess. She's physically a phenom when it comes to. They should have had her in the Olympics. I don't know. She could do the fucking. As long as whatever she's got to hit or throw looks like me, then she should win gold medals and everything. In the boxing, they just dress up the other person with my face as a mask. All right, guys. I got to tell you something. Callahan's here. I'm wearing sweatpants. I'm pretending I'm putting it on just so we can get through the music. Reporting for duty. And just like that, we're scanning for crimes. So that was my day at chess with my son and my wife. I call it Sunday Bloody Sunday now. So, that's about all. I said, son, don't you want to play your iPad? He's like, no, Dad, I have more chess. I'm like, don't you want to play your iPad, for Christ's sake? I don't know what we're going to do. Yeah, so Dave took his car into the shop for repairs. So, I'm waiting to hear the bill. Is that rude to ask? You know, so Dave, you got the receipt for that repair? I want to know exactly how much it cost. To pull a dash on a Grand Marquis? Oh my God, they want your firstborn son. He's bringing out his Cutlass now. He's got another car. He's got it's an 84 Cutlass. It's the ugliest Cutlass ever made. The double headlight Cutlass. I know everybody's in love with him now. But back then, there was shit. If you didn't have an 87 Cutlass with the one-piece headlight, you were out of here. You look like the town drunk with the double headlight one. Now they're the talk of the town. A Cutlass. Now a Cutlass is a valuable car. Oh my God. You know what will never be a valuable car? A Cutlass Sierra. Remember that hunk of shit? I remember my buddy Frank trying to change a starter motor on a Cutlass Sierra. I thought he was going to have a mental breakdown. It took hours. The Cutlass Sierra was the only dumb car to wrap the header pipes right around the starter motor. So you got to take the exhaust off to get at the starter motor. Right there and then, I never buy a car from that car company again. Oldsmobile. Cutlass, and then he had a Malibu. Understand? 78 Malibu. Remember the box Malibu? Now everybody wants to drag race them. It's another car. It's another car you couldn't, you know. We all had bullshit cars back then. Remember your first car? Come on. 77 Thunderbird. I'll tell you everybody's first car. Phil had a Oldsmobile Omega, 1982. Oh my God, what a shit box. and then he got a 72 Monty. Huh? With the back jacked up. They were like truck springs in the back. You know what I'm talking about? This Monty was so high up in the air in the back. It was awesome. Green, black top, black vinyl top. Charlie, Caprice, Chevy Caprice, 88. Great car. Great car. Don't tell me about Grand Marquis, okay? Everybody loves to say Grand Marquis is so reliable. They're not. They got the non-greasable front end, right? The non-greasable control arms, ball joints. They wear out. They wear out. That was Ford's clever plan. I'm telling you right now. Right, make it so they can't grease them, huh? And then they'll have to come in for repair work. All sorts of problems with Grand Marquis. I love them. Don't get me wrong. There's all sorts of problems. That Chevy Caprice, oh my God, you could drive that thing to a brick wall. Remember that boxy Caprice? That thing never stopped running. I remember his father. The car had like 900,000 miles on it. And his father rigged the throttle to stay like... The thing was constantly... At idle, it was like 3,000 RPM. Because the car would stall at low RPM. At idle. His father cranked up the carburetor. She would start the car and be like... You're sitting there like, whoa, you put it in a gear, it was like, bump, bump. You chirp the tires. And then when this thing, it was constantly just chewing up gasoline. That was his first car. Scotty had a 78 Malibu. Yep. Steve had a Hyundai Excel. Remember Hyundai Excels? That's a car you'll never see on the road. Never see on the road. VS had a Thunderbird. What year Thunderbird? Early 90s. 4.6. He ran the oil out of it. Oil light came on. Engine locked up. Don't let that oil light come on. Oh my God, that's all this is what you need from your wife, right? Because women don't know shit about cars. They don't really give a fuck. And then they drive home. And they're like, honey, the oil light came on a few times. You're like, oh, Crimela. You're just imagining what the main bearings look like. Like all the Babbitt rubbed off. Like somebody took an ice scraper to them. Oh no. Jesus, Crimela. What was some of the other cars? What was Frank's first car? Holy shit, I don't even know if I know that one. Oh, it was a truck, pickup truck. F-150. Yep. He also stole a laser once, a 2.2 turbo laser. Remember that? The Dodge Laser? Yeah, he stole one of those. So, I wasn't there for that, though. He said the car was fast. That was back when I was like, wow, what a cool car. Imagine a Dodge Laser was considered a cool car. I remember my uncle had one. He took me for a ride in it. It was the first car that I sat in. It sounded like a sports car. Like with the engine revving and whatnot. And that is pathetic. But I thought that car was like a real hot rod. He took me for a ride. It had a 5-speed and he was banging through the gears. He was beating the shit out of this thing. Guys, are you asleep yet? I got to tell you right now. You know what I've been thinking about lately? And it's a horrible game. It's a horrible game, but it had such a grip on me. And it's for the Super Nintendo. Early Super Nintendo release, guys. And I was so excited for this game. And we went down to the rental store with Phil's rental code, 621. And I remember, the kid behind the counter, couldn't have been more than a 17-year-old kid, had the Clockwork Orange shirt on. You understand? He rented us Drakken for the Super Nintendo. Oh my God. They used to get, listen, rental stores were crazy back then. They would get the games day of, ready for rental. And you would come in there and get it. And I remember Drakken. I said, oh my God, Super Nintendo RPG. I was so excited. And then when we played it, it was impossible. I didn't understand any of it, but it was so interesting. Polygons were happening. Polygons mixed with sprited graphics, right? Because you go to some of the castles and stuff like that, and you walk in, it was all sprited. So wow, wasn't this an interesting time? And you could have you build your characters and whatnot, like your 4 characters in the beginning, and then as soon as you would play, they would immediately all die. But it was sort of like RPG, like you could walk around in this 3D, and I use the term loosely, environment. And the music is so eerie. Oh, I can make all the sounds in my head. You know what I mean? From that game. And when you would turn it on, the title screen had that dragon over the city like this. You're like, oh, this is serious. Guys, we wanted Dungeons and Dragons. We wanted special RPGs like this. And I thought Drakken was the answer, but it's not. But it'll feel so fun to play it today. Picture time! All we need is a controller. Tap into the Edison line. Pipe through to Sansui 1010. Charging atomic batteries. Kill the lights of attrition. And move you into primetime position. You know, guys, my hands are stinging. When do you feel like turning on, huh, pal? You get the right one hooked up here. You got the right one, baby. All right. We did it, right? Yes, we did. Just in time for the system to brag to us about how much it knows and how much we don't know. Oh, God, give me that heat. My hands are freezing. How we doing over here, guys? Oh, my God. Do you realize we're about to play Drakken? Are you as excited as I am? Probably not. Here we go. It's a long journey, right? To get to the Super Nintendo. I mean, look at all this. NES, Super NES. Enter. Okay, Super Nintendo, Drakken. I'm so excited to hear it. More to hear it than almost anything else, right? I know you guys are excited. What happened? Oh, do not tell me this game doesn't work. Oh, shit, what am I doing? Oh, actually, the buttons are backwards from this to the deep fryer, so. Muscle memory, please. And crickets for good posterity. Look at this. It's taking all this time to download this enormous information. Nabisco ding. Holy shit. It's live after death, guys. That's live after death, basically. Wow, look at this. There's a sacrificial block here with blood coming down. He just sacrificed somebody. Wow. Look at the pixels. Super Nintendo doing it big time. we go. Yeah, bop bop. Look at this crew. Boy, just like that, huh? Do we gotta equip all weapons? I don't know. Oh, hit the tree. Oh, we're drunk. So, like I said, we have this 3D area. Oh, let's go inside. Oh! Oh, that's right. Yeah. Look at this. Ah! Look, you have to load everybody in. Oh, okay, here we go. See, now we get pixelated. This is interesting. Okay, we obviously can't enter any of these doors. Leave. This is a great RPG, guys. Let's follow the road. Is that a tar pit? All right, we'll follow this road. Stay on the road, right? Uh-oh. Is this not the sound of your most horrendous nightmares? What do you want, old man? Fuck you! Get out of here! Wow, it's the first cartridge game to run like a CD. There's load times. Uh-oh. What do we hit? Oh, shit! What the fuck? Attack! Oh, let's get it. Okay, obviously we weren't supposed to hit that switch. Alright, we're not too far away from where we started, so we'll start again. Hey, maybe we could get into a fight with some rats. Remember that? You would get into a fight with like a rat. Oh boy. Fool me once. Alright, now. Oh shit. Come on, guys, fight! No, no, no. Oh, fuck you! Hestia got a shirt. Oh, that's real handy. How do we equip? There's the map. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Come on, guys. I think the combat is pretty much out of our hands. Oh, shit. All right. We got to get on the road, guys. It's ridiculous. All right. Oh, boy. Try not to hit that switch. Which way you want to go? East or west? Let's flip a coin. Do we have a coin? No, we don't. We'll go to the right. It's only right. Look, there's a little arrow there, too. Oh, shit. Look, a pack of mice. I love the metal sounds, like the mice had armor on. Let's go this way. Is that the attic? Look at the sun going down. There you go. Open it up, old man. I can't tell you how much this music just bursts with nostalgia. It's something else. It feels great. Isn't that something? Nostalgia must release like a serotonin. If poison, take the magic cure quickly or you'll be beyond help. Okay. I'm glad we spent all that time rendering that house just so you could tell me that. I'm out of here, bitch. Let's just follow the path, right? it's like playing Mario Kart. Oh boy, are we back where we started? Get the map. This map is big. Let's go left this time. No, that'll send us back. Look, we'll watch the sun go down together. Isn't that romantic? Oh shit, a snake. Get him. Ah, a snake from the bog. Oh my god. Damn, they're getting good. What do we got here? No, get out or I'll call Prince Hordkin's guards. He lives in the Hexagon Tower near here. Yeah? Where? Alright, you know what? What is there, a house at the end of every one of these fucking roads? It sounds like the Three Stooges. Jeez, I'm at a loss. Where do we go now? We came from the left, so we'll go this way. Is there another goddamn house? I'm out of here. I'm just making a break for it. I don't care. Oh, this is the border that you can't cross? No? No, we'll keep going. We're riding into the sunset. Oh my god, you ever see rats explode like that? Come on, guys, let's see what we can... Oh. Shit. Oh god. It's a dinosaur. You're out of here, bitch. These guys are getting great. By the way, I'm not controlling them. I don't know if you... What the fuck is going on, for God's sake? Look, it's the town humpback. He's drunk. Get him. I would cut his hump right off his back. Out of here. Now I lost a party member. God damn it. It's brutal out here. We got attacked by a drunken hunchback. Where are we going, guys? I don't know. We're going for broke. Oh boy. Your body condition won't allow you to leave this land. Oh, did we hit a wall? Oh, they pushed us back. God damn it. Oh boy. Alright, old man. I'm trying to turn around. There's no... Thanks for not having... Number one, how would that scare the shit out of you if that was real? Oh, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Oh, boy. Yeah, I guess we didn't have a chance against that one, huh? I know you're giving me a headache, guy. Guys, do you realize you tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With the 4K face! We'll see you next time. We do a show on Patreon. We're 40 episodes deep. All right? I don't even know how to tell you. And lately, it's been ridiculous. I'm sorry. I've been drinking these 12% beers. So I just, public service announcement. The advices from the start to the middle is, well, somewhat advisable to begin with. But then the advices for the second half of the video, you might not want to follow any of it. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous at this point. Guys, email me. Tell me your problems. Put advices in the header of the email. That way I can identify it on the show because we do it real time. And we give you wonderful advices just like this. It's like, what am I doing, an oil change? Guys, you give a 16-year-old girl a beer, she's like, I'm so drunk. They don't want to drink it. You give them a Zima, and it was like, they were like, bang, 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 bang. That's when we saw him. Sitting at the bar. He was wearing rubber gloves. And everybody's like, oh. The son of a bitch. I keep on thinking this thing is gonna decapitate me. Oh, over the shoulder. You bring home the first black guy you find to start railing you again. Let me tell you something right now. This is your new dada, right here. He's Tyrone. He's got a dick down to his knees. I know you want to run into the corner of the coffee table head first. I don't blame you, okay? But we do an advices program. Here's my email. I will solve all your problems just like that. It's true. And then you're free. Free, light, no problems. Imagine living a life with no problems. Huh. Patreons, as always, I want to tell you guys how grateful I am for you guys because you are the reason why I'm here right now. We'll see you guys next time.